The general election has come and gone, but in Claremont, things are still not finalized. It all centers around the mayoral race, where Casey Stryver received the majority of the votes, but one question is still unsettled. Was he qualified to run? ABC 6 News reporter Jordan Sansom joins us live tonight from our newsroom with more on where things stand now. Jordan?
Yeah, Robin, the city of Claremont held a special meeting to go over Stryver's qualifications, and to their knowledge, he didn't meet all the requirements to run for mayor. Now, I spoke with Stryver and listened in on the meeting, and a lot of voters were not happy. According to the numbers, it seemed that Casey Stryver had won the election and was set to take over at the beginning of next year, but his residency was called into question.
I gave him a copy of my driver's license. The city attorney knew what my address was, and it's been countless investigations.
According to the Minnesota Secretary of State website, some of the prerequisites are all candidates must be a resident in their district at least 30 days before the general election and be eligible to vote in Minnesota, and City Attorney Mark Rarick said Stryver did not meet those prerequisites.
Living in one location does not count if you don't have an intent to live there permanently, and likewise, voicing an intent to live in a precinct does not cut it.
Stryver said he purchased a house in Claremont last year and marked that as his place of residency when he ran for mayor.
I have owned a house here in town for over a year now.
But according to Rarick, Stryver doesn't own the home in Claremont, but the actual owner allowed him to stay in a room inside the house. The house Stryver did own, however, was uninhabitable.
It is vacant. It has had the water shut off. The electric meter has been pulled. The roof and windows are damaged. Mr. Stryver has not pulled a permit to remodel that structure.
He also documented the owner of that house said that Stryver moved into the place in September but moved out mid-November. But Stryver signed an affidavit in December doubling down on his residency at the house, but that contradicts what was reported by the owner.
People want change. That's what they want.
We have a full city hall. And now we know certification election. No one wants to answer the question as to what happens next.
Now, it's clear that Stryver will not be the next mayor of Claremont, and the meeting got so tense that law enforcement on duty had to escort some people outside of City Hall. Now, just as a reminder, Casey Stryver received 47% of the votes, which is more than current Mayor Tasha Dahl, who only received 30% of the vote. Live in the newsroom, Jordan Sansom, ABC 6 News.